puny foreigner. You think you can take down Kayamate the Great? We'll soon see how you fare against real warriors. How about proving yourself first, novice? Think you could defeat a lowly Sakui Ripper? Alright! It'd be entertaining. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new contestant.
Hey everyone, I changed my outfit and my pet. Here, she's a teen, Lady Hannah. And yeah, let's defeat whatever challenges this Grandmaster has for us.
Okay, I think you got lucky, that Sakui Ripper. Prepare for something with a little more heat. Ladies and gentlemen, for your enjoyment, we have a special duel. Foreigner Wizard versus the Wild Sunbird. Cheer for the gladiators! You can watch them in action behind the bird gate.
So, you are the new kid on the block? Maybe the block isn't big enough for the both of us. We'll see who stays and who goes.
Wait, did I say the Sunbird is tough? It's... okay. But you'll have to prove that was not beginner's luck. I thought I heard a cheer or two for you last time. Maybe I can set up a match between you and Stone Chin. You'll have to make him interested in you first. Tell you what, if you bash a couple of those ice weavers, I think we can set something up. Stone Chin likes fresh spider eyes. Collect some of those and he'll be willing to tangle with. Not bad, not bad. You may be able to bash the ice weavers, but you need more flair, more style. Can't please a crowd without those things. Okay, Stone Chin says you're on. But I told him he can't have the spider eyes until after the fight. Let's see how you fare against a stronger and hungrier opponent. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Puny Foreigner versus Crag Stone Chin. Who will fall first? Just watch behind the sun gate. The Arena Master says that after I smash you, I get to have spider eyes. I like spider eyes. Okay, now, Crack Smash you. Not bad, but I wonder how you'll do against a real warrior. Let me see who's left. Okay, I think you're about ready to move up to fight Bort. Problem is, Bort has an image to maintain. So before you get to take him on, you'll have to take on some sand stalkers. That's in his contract. Nothing I can do. Excellent. The crowd always loved up-and-comers such as yourself. Too bad no one has come to see the arena for some time. Look out! Bort Malletmane was born and bred to fight. Think you can best him? Show me some spirit. I want to see a real fight. Ladies, gentlemen, and children of all ages, let's hear it for the Dueling Wizard! This time, the Wizard is after two-time Croc Champion, Bort Malletmane. Check out the Snake Gate.
You think I will give up all the fame and glory without a fight? Ha! You don't even have the showmanship to be a star like me. Really? You are no warrior.
I have to say, you don't look like a real warrior, but you sure can deliver. The crowds would go wild for someone like you. The crowd would have loved you, taking on all our top guys. Now is no time to slow down. I'll get a tenure ready while you take on some Sakui gouging. Go get 'em, Wiz. Excellent work up there, Wizard. If only we had the crowds from the past, they would be filling the stadium to see you fight. I'm taking you to the top. Fight hard and I just might get an honorarium. Of course, I'll share the spoils with you. Ladies and gentlemen, get set for some unparalleled entertainment. The Dueling Wizard will now fight our undefeated Croc Champion, the amazing Itenyu Sakui. Behind the Moon Gate.
Begone, little wizard. You do not belong here. I only fight real warriors. I am a croc champion, not a babysitter.
You did well, my little croc champion. You're ready to take on Kayamate. I've got big plans for you. I'll wager you feel like you're ready to fight the legendary Kayamate the Great. Now here's your chance. You can thank me later. I set up a private show. Go through that door on the right and enter a small room. Show Kayamate no mercy. You'd be doing that old has-been a favor.
I am the undefeated one, the only Kayamate. I am humbled by your skill, wizard. Sadly, I accept defeat, even though it was inevitable. It is clear that my days of glory are over. I guess I'll just have to settle for retiring filthy rich. Maybe a comeback tour in a few years.
You lean in quickly and notify Kayamate of Shalik's request. His eyes widen as you emphasize the dire situation.
I have been here trying to recapture lost glory, and my comrades have been at risk. I see now that the Great Sleep was no defeat, but a stalemate. I must gather my fellow gladiators. As foreigners forced to fight for the Tut's amusement, they will revolt too. Return to Shalik and tell him I am ready to fight. This will be my greatest glory.
Ah, I should have known those who slept might forget themselves. I'm glad you were able to remind Kayamate of his calling. With General Kaba and Kayamate back, we now have 4 core members of the Order of the Fang, reunited in purpose. Wizard, by helping us, you have earned my trust. Therefore, I will reveal a guarded secret. The location of the Golden Fang. Locked in the vault of ice for centuries, it offers great power to any croc who wields it. We cannot afford for the Tuts to discover it now. Meet me inside the vault of ice.
What? You think you can just waltz right into the vault of ice and take the Golden Fang? This dungeon will be your final resting place. Only 4 at a time can be in a dungeon, so bring your best warriors. And when everyone leaves, the level will reset in a short amount of time. You can replay this dungeon, allowing you to gain additional unique loot, but only if you survive.
Yeah, so just stopped here at the bazaar to get this new one. See, it's all sparkly and matches my fairy. Had to sell a few item pieces to get it, but yay, this is like the best one at the level 20 that we're at, so love that.
My heart gladdens to see you, for your help is greatly needed. This will be a difficult mission. Welcome, O mighty wizard. If you seek the Keeper of the Fang, you must first defeat the Defender, the Guardian, and the Protector of the Fang. But wait. Next, you must show cunning as well as might and solve their riddles.
This door opens only when the 3 mysteries located throughout this greater chamber have been solved.
Fair is foul and foul is fair. Try and take this fang if you so dare.
I remember having to do this dungeon over and over again while hearing my sisters talk about it, and all because they were trying to find the pet that gets dropped by the dungeon leader of all of these girls at the end. She gave a ice croc mummy, and they thought everyone should have the same exact pets, but then seeing how many pets one person gets per account, and then how many were at the time allowed in the housings, it was like up to 50 pets only. until they added the elixirs that you can add a house and the teleporters. It was like 50 is not enough, and everyone can't have the same pets, so it's got to get switched up a bit. So today we're just gonna go through this dungeon and be fine, because I don't need an ice mummy on this account. Yay! Snake, moon, bird, sun. Snake, moon, bird, sun. You hear a lock break. Wooden chest.
Show your eyes and grieve with your heart. Come to the shadows and prepare to depart.
Beetle. Croc. Chest.
'Tis the thing you've come to claim as your own. Tamper with me, little wizard, and I'll turn you to stone.
Fire. Ice. Thunder. Chest. It's open.
This is my domain. You will pay for your trespasses, young wizard.
Do you see her eyes compared to the others? They definitely updated her, because her eyes would look more so like these eyes. These ones are more animated or cutesy or fresher, if you get what I'm saying. Prepare to die. I knew it. That isn't a death trap, so it does more against a death. Knew it. I'm gonna have to come back here and get a rubbing from this. Shoot, kind of makes me wish I went to Marleybone before making this dungeon, but I don't have Marleybone yet, and I don't want to wait. So I'll just come back and do this when the time's right. The quest will come sooner or later.
You've done it. We have the Golden Fang. But as much as I am mesmerized by its presence, I hope we never use its power. At last, during the Great Sleep, we learned the power of balance and vowed never to upset it again. Ah, the Fang. Excellent. Now we can proceed. You may wonder, young wizard, why we caused the Great Sleep. The truth is, we felt we had no choice. Once we realized the Krakanamakan had been stolen. I hope you do not feel misled. I question the wisdom of her writing such a dangerous book. But now you understand why we must fight to retrieve it. We know Krakhotep, the ruling Tut of the Sphinx, last controlled the Krakanamakan. I know him well. He's certain to be hiding behind guards in the Emperor's retreat. Meet me inside and we will find a way to defeat him.
Speaking of the Emperor's retreat, there is a beetle inside there, as well as there is one up here. Aha. And some parchment.
So, you feel you are worthy of entering the Emperor's retreat? Not on your life, you lowly worm. Only 4 at a time can be in a dungeon, so bring your best warriors, and when everyone leaves, the level will reset in a short amount of time. You can replay this dungeon, allowing you to gain additional unique loot, but only if you survive.
I feel too cooped up doing all the quests in Croc right now. Like, do you see my plants? They need me. But I also want to go do some side quests for the people that we've ignored in the beginning so that they can not only have our assistance, but they can also drop some maybe pet snacks or money so that we have, oh, that's so much better. So much better. So that we have more flexibility and just not back-to-back combat with our main, why is this not working? Work. Please work. Okay, it worked. Also, the singleness of touching this, we need to go to Croc. There is another gardener who has the same thing that happened with this bug zapping spell that gave that little circle to pick what area you want to all-inclusively hit. They have that for the music for all of these bugs, water, everything. So I need to collect more money also to go and buy those from him too. Charlie, please. Please tell me I have the money for it. No, I'm not a level 3 yet. But I do have the money for 1. Ugh.
Hi there, Wizard. I'm Abner. Oh, you're that wizard. Anyway, I'm Abner K. Doodle, PhD candidate and special assistant to the headmaster. What does the special assistant to the headmaster do, you may be wondering? I'm basically Ambrose's gopher, but class credit is class credit. Today, I'm tasked with informing everyone about spellaments. You may already be familiar with them, but allow me to go into more detail. Spellaments are a special type of reagent that you can collect to unlock new, rare spells, or to customize spells you may already know. There are several ways to collect spellaments: by completing quests, defeating certain bosses, participating in special events, and even crafting. You can access your spellaments by using the spell writing button on the top right of your spell deck page. Note, spellaments get harder to find when you're too powerful for a world. But, well, that's everything Ambrose's note says about spellaments. I'll let you know if and when more information pops up. Until then, happy spell writing. Here, use these to get started in upgrading your first spell.
Okay, he gave me... I can upgrade my fairy card. I would need to compare this to the one that my current fairy pet has. Why do I feel like it's this? But do I want to upgrade this? No, not really. Even though we do have enough spellament to upgrade her. Is there anything else? We're very close to the ghoul getting upgraded, but we do have a card that gets him to 180 plus something else. I think he heals us back. Dang. No. Anything else? I would like the vampire to get upgraded, but we need to find wherever we can get his spell writing spellaments things. Oh, hello. All right, what else?
Hello, thanks for coming. My name's Blaze, and I'm determined to show all of my fellow wizards the secret to conquering foes: teamwork. Magic gives us wizards lots of power. With the right spells in your deck, it's easy to feel like you can do anything, but that's not always true. The good news is, we can accomplish even more if we work together. I believe there's nothing better than helping out less experienced wizards. It's like we get to be professors ourselves. I'll show you how. Take a look at the Join a Team kiosk over there. This is the Join a Team kiosk. Use it and you'll see a list of wizards who've asked for help with a tough fight. If you've beaten an enemy, you can help other wizards beat them too. Select someone to join their team. The wizards you're helping are questing. Let them talk to NPCs, solve puzzles, and use the sigil first if they want to. Be nice. If you leave without helping, you won't be able to help anybody else for 10 minutes. Come see me after you help someone.
Okay, I want to help someone here in Wizard City. Let's do bars of green show us how long they've been waiting. So it's between the Storm Drain Tower or the Sapphire. Storm Drain Tower has a deaf character. I'm also deaf. Or the tower, it says four people are needed, but there's only one ice person. Maybe they want 4 people. Let's just go with the Storm Drain because they look like they've been here a little bit longer. Oh, they canceled on me. All right, let's try again. Okay, I guess we're gonna go with this tower. There's 2 people in there already. There's a start early button. This is new. It's either I click this or we wait the 1 minute. Okay, 2 of us did it. We're waiting for the 3rd. I think that just lets us do it faster instead of 1 minute or waiting for a 4th person. Okay, we're in. Like he said, I'll wait for them to go first. Oh, there are 4 people here. perfect. I just acquired a badge. I think it was something around team player or something. But anyway, back to our guy.
Pretty cool, right? Helping other wizards is one of my favorite things to do. You earn special badges for helping. Show me your badges, and I'll sell you great stuff. So go play it forward, wizard.
Really? What are you selling? House shop? Oh, the house. What? Preview. This is the Wizard City house. As if you live here. This is it, just an upstairs and the downstairs. It's like you live here in the city of Wizard, but I don't think there's a yard. Yeah. Okay. What else do you have? You have equipment, clothing. Is there anything on it? No. So it's something to stitch. You got a pet, a Blaze Fox that looks like, what is that card? You can give this to any person and whatever spell they cast next, this will boost it. Okay. You have to have the team leader badge and a mount. Oh no. You're just a big gust of sand or rocks? Sandstorm. Sandswarm. I'm good. I think that I would mostly go for the pet. Nice to know.
Hello, young wizard. Have you heard about jewel socketing? It is the nearly lost art of adorning items with magical stone. An artisan named Catherine Rockhammer has opened a workshop in the shopping district to teach people about jewel socketing and crafting. I've already told Catherine all about you, and she's anxious to meet. Go speak with her when you get a chance. Oh, and tell her I say hello.
Hello, welcome to Rockhammer's Jewel Works, the motherlode of all things jewel crafting and jewel socketing. Oh, you must be that remarkably polished young wizard Eloise mentioned. Smashing, let's dig right in. Magical jewels are extraordinary crystals you can affix to certain items to infuse them with unique statistical enhancements. We call this jewel socketing. Allow me to demonstrate with this cracked, accurate opal jewel and this athame. We'll start by opening the socketing page of your spellbook. The socketing page is where you'll physically affix your jewels into the special slots, called sockets, on your socketable items. Jewels have distinct shapes that only fit into corresponding sockets. Socketable items come with varying numbers and shapes of sockets. Now, notice that our athame only has a triangle socket. Lucky for us, our cracked accurate opal is a triangle cut. It's a perfect fit! And voila! Our athame has now been imbued with the magic of the cracked accurate opal, which gives us an accuracy stat boost in a jewel! Quick and easy, right? Now, before I turn you loose to start socketing yourself, I have one last important nugget for you. Each jewel can only be placed into a socket once. Although you can remove a jewel from a socket, it shatters the jewel completely. But you can affix a new jewel into that same socket. That way, you can continually improve your most useful items. Well, that's the core of jewel socketing. If you ever need a refresher, feel free to reference my jewel socketing tome. And here, take this athame and this opal and give socketing a try yourself. You've seen how easy it is, and you can do it anywhere. Of course, acquiring jewels won't always be this easy. Jewels can certainly be found in treasure troves, lost hoards and so forth, but finding them is extremely rare. However, you can also craft your own jewels. As with any craft, you start with a recipe, which you can buy from a recipe vendor. There are many kinds of jewel crafting recipes, but the basic ingredients are the same. You'll need metal, which you can find throughout the spiral, a gem, which you can find or purchase from a vendor, and a treasure card. And of course, you need a jewel crafting station. When you craft a jewel, there's an element of randomness in the process, and you may get a more or less powerful result. For instance, if you use the same ruby recipe 3 times, you could craft 3 rubies with 3 different damage values. Now, because I want everyone in the spiral to enjoy jewel crafting as much as I do, I'm going to give you a jewel crafting station. All you need now is a jewel crafting recipe. I can't wait to hear about the jewels you craft and socket. Good luck, wizard!
Nice. Now, I don't really see any jewels that I like to get socketed into an item unless it's the self-defying opal, but it says at level epic plus, so that sounds like it's gonna be for a pet once I get the pet too epic, but at least we are at the level 15 that it needs. And I did get to place down the table, so it's here in the hub dorm room for us when I'm ready for it. I think that's it for today. We did a few upgrades, we did the Grand Arena, and we learned about jewel crafting. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!